from the light. Secrets buried in the coldest ground. We're digging deep where the truth is found. Daphne's case files, we're breaking the chain. Justice rising, no more pain. Evil's end, the final call. Behind the lies, we'll expose it all. Whispers echo in the darkened halls. Faint confessions on the paper walls. Every victim deserves their say. We're here to chase the night away. Daphne's case files, we're breaking the chain. Justice rising, no more pain. Evil's end, the final call. Behind the lies, we'll expose it Unseen crimes, they thought they'd won, but the fight for truth has just begun. Every clue, every trace, bringing evil face to face.
Welcome to Daphne's Case Files. Hello, I will get it right today. Thank you for joining me. We just came over from the Summer Wells case. Today, we will be going over the Jack and Lilly documents. I want to get through these with you guys. I'm a clumsy person. I'm like dropping everything. Hi, welcome in. Thank you so much for joining me. This is Daphne's Case Files. It is December 1st, 2025. It is 6:26 p.m. I am a little late. I am so sorry, guys. I'm a little late, right?
7 days later.
Yeah, but I made it, I promise. We ran over just a little bit, but Jackie, thank you so much for becoming a new member. I appreciate you. Thank you. You guys are awesome. Thank you. I'm going to be doing M members live soon. I got a lot to go over. Yeah, we're just going to go over like everything. So I want to welcome everybody in before we get jumping into these documents. Hello, Jennifer. Thank you so much for coming over here too. I appreciate you. Sherry Lynn, thank you. Sheila, thank you. Diamonds, thank you for coming over here as well. Horse Gone Wild, thank you. The pattern of tiny paws. I love that. Thank you so much. Damien, hello. Robin, thank you so much for coming over. Graham Tam, good to see you. And Johnny, hello. Thank you for coming over. Shan, thank you for coming over. Ariel, hello. And everybody else, if I missed you, hello and welcome to Daphne's Case Files. Deanna, hello. Good to see all of you. So we will be going over the Jack and Lilly case. Let me get my doggo to sit down. And I want to show a picture of Jack and Lilly. I always start off with a picture of our missing children that we will be talking about. Hey, Brian, good to see you. Thank you, Sheila. Hello. This is Jack and Lilly. They've been missing since May 2nd, 2025. Tomorrow will be 7 months that they have been missing. 7 months. That's crazy, right? That's too long, guys. Way too long. So we are trying to figure out what happened to Jack and Lilly. Parents said they walked off. Then they said, well, why didn't an Amber Alert? There was no Amber Alert. Well, because there was no evidence of an abduction, right? So they're not going to put an Amber Alert out. They just went out. Please bring me home. Went looking. They did find some items of interest. Yes, Tracy, they are. Actually, all these cases are very similar, very similar. It's scary, right? And the ones that have been solved, such as like Jaden Spicer case, you have our other cases such as Renesmee, that one's been solved. So, oops, doggo, come on, go over here. Go. My dog is like Velcro. She has to be like on me at all times. So we know what happened in those cases. The outcome was deadly, right? And all these parents, they say, yeah, they walked off. The last time they so they seen their child was they were in bed, they were sleeping. And then the next morning, they're gone. So now with Jack and Lilly case, they did say they heard them that morning and did see Lilly, but yet they were sleeping. So guys, this is just nuts. Now, yesterday we were going over the documents at the end of the night. And I want to continue going over that because we were speaking about Wednesday, on what happened Wednesday with them, right? And let me post this so it's a little bit larger. Actually, I wonder if I remove myself, if you can still hear me, but okay, I'm just going to blow these up. So we were talking about Wednesday and how it was really odd, right? Like, for instance, some just didn't make sense because originally we were told Daniel stayed at Patty's and watched Jack and Lilly while the whole family went to Walmart, right? You guys remember that? Yes, sleeping is a great, yeah, exactly. Ask John Bonet, absolutely. They all say the same thing. It's crazy. They all say that their children are sleeping and they wake up and they're gone in the morning. It's just, and the statistics, it never turns out good, guys. It just never does. So we're going to go here and we're going to go over their timeline, right? And here in the timeline, it says Malaya looked at the Google Map timeline for Wednesday, right, on Malaya's phone and learned the following about her day. So these 4 documents that I have together, they all speak about Wednesday and Thursdays. That's it. And it says the whole family left the house, which is talking about the house on 1407 Gairloch Road, right, at 12:51 p.m. They went to the Irving Oil in Westville because they got $20 worth of gas, right? They drove to Malaya's grandmother's house and arrived at 2:01 p.m. At 3:18 p.m., she went to Access NS in Truro Heights with Meadow and got a license plate for her new vehicle that she just got on April 1st, right? We were told the beginning of April, I think it was April 1st or 2nd, like that. She got, talking about Malaya, the mom. Hi, guys. Welcome in. Robin, hello. Malaya got a new phone. Or car, excuse me, not a new phone, Jesus. So she had to get a license plate for this new vehicle, right? So she brought Meadow with her. Then she explains Daniel and the kids stayed at grandma's house. She says they went to the Altamar in Millbrook, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, to get gas. So they must have stopped and filled back up with gas, right? Where it's a little cheaper, I guess, to get gas. Then at 7:54 p.m., they went to Walmart and picked up groceries. Now, did they shop for groceries or did they pre-order the groceries on an app and just pick them up? I don't know. It doesn't explain it, right? She says the whole family went together. Now, does this include Daniel? We were told Daniel stayed at grandma's house, but did she go back and pick up everybody else, right? Daniel too, and they went together? They stopped in Truro and they went to grandmother's house at 9:19 to drop off her bank card. See, this is weird to me. If the whole family went together to Walmart, why is she saying drop off her bank card? Wouldn't she say, yeah, we dropped grandma back off at home at 9:19 p.m.? Not drop off her bank card, right, guys? It's just weird how that's said. At 10:19 p.m., they arrived at home for the night. And we remember Janie yelling at Daniel, "You're getting home kind of late, aren't you?" And he said back to his mom, "Well, I would have been home a lot earlier," which sounds to me like frustrated, right? That they had been out that long, right? Doesn't that sound like frustration? Like, oh, I would have been home a lot earlier if it wasn't for so and so holding me back, like, right? Doesn't that sound about right? So we remember that. And I think Janie said around like 10:30 or something like that. But I mean, that's just guesstimating. Malaya provided more of a background on their living situation. She said that they moved to the trailer on Daniel's mother's property. And we know that was like 2 years ago, right? And we were told that Janie used to live in the trailer and then she moved into the RV to give them more room. Now we know that the trailer that Jack and Lilly lived in is a 3-bedroom trailer, right? And it has one bathroom in it. And we were told that one of the bedrooms is vacant because Daniel's other 2 children visit like twice a month for a couple days, right? But we were told that they had to divide this small room for Jack and Lilly because or else they would be playing all night. They would be up messing around. And I always said, well, if the other 2 children are only there every other weekend or whatnot, why not just have them in their own rooms, right? Hi, guys. Welcome in. Thank you. Yeah, Darlene, it's probably why, too. She said it was because of room, and, she didn't come out and say she didn't like she did say she didn't like Lily screaming, but I think it's what you said. And I'm always like, why the hell didn't they just have their own rooms? It's very weird because Daniel with his ex-wife has a boy and a girl as well, right? So why couldn't Jack share the room with his son and vice versa? Lily share the room with Daniel's daughter. Okay, Diamonds, enjoy your dinner, honey. It just never made sense to me. Now, Malaya says the kids did not go to school on Friday because Malaya thought Lily was sick. Thought. She goes on to say they all left the home around lunchtime and got gas at the Circle K in Alma. This would be Thursday. They all then left home around lunchtime, got gas, then went through the Tim Hortons drive-through for food. Daniel said he thought the kids were sleeping. Oh, excuse me, I lied. This is still Wednesday. I'm sorry. I lied. I'm getting them. So right there, I just got confused, even though I know this entire case, because we were told a different gas station before, correct? Now, this has to be Daniel's part. He said Circle K and Alma, then went to the Tim Hortons drive-thru for food. Daniel said he thought the kids were sleeping. They drove to Truro and went to Malaya's grandmother's house to do laundry and spent most of the day there. They went shopping at Walmart and got food. They left her grandmother's house around 9:30 and got home around 10:30. Now, if you remember correctly, Janie said they got home around 10:30, and Daniel just said that right here. But Malaya said 10:17 or something, which really doesn't matter. It's around, you know what I mean? Then put Jack and Lilly to bed. Daniel said he thought Malaya put them to bed. He didn't know what they were wearing because they were underneath the covers when they checked on them. Daniel said he thought they went to bed fairly early that night and didn't wake up until it was light the next morning. He remembered getting an email that Malaya had marked the kids absent from school on his phone around 6. So Daniel said the children were sleeping at Tim Hortons makes no sense. They would have just gotten up that long ago. Absolutely. So the reason why this sounds very confusing is because Daniel is screwing up Wednesday and Thursday's events. Yes, they did laundry on Wednesday, absolutely. So he's mixing up Wednesday and Thursday here. Because listen, Daniel said he thought the kids went to bed fairly early that night and didn't wake up until it was light the next morning. He remembered getting an email that Malaya had marked the kids absent from school on his phone around 6:18 on Friday. Daniel later said Malaya had to get an email or something like that on Thursday, had to get blood work on Thursday between 12:40 and 1:40 p.m. So he thought they must have done that before they went to Truro. Daniel could not remember if they went to town on Wednesday or not. He said he had a conversation with someone who was helping with probably the timeline, but he thought that was on Tuesday. So I'm going to read this to you again. It says Daniel could not remember if they went to town on Wednesday or not. He said he had a conversation with someone who was helping him with the timeline. I bet you that's what it says. But he thought that was Tuesday. It has to be timeline. Help him remember. Regarding their family situation, Daniel said they used to live with Malaya's grandmother, but they moved probably to Janie's, and they moved to Daniel's mother's house, and Daniel's mother moved to the camping trailer on the same property. Daniel's uncle and father lived down the road. He has a good relationship with his family. Daniel said Lilly and Jack were sheltered, but they always watched them outside, including his mother, talking about Janie. His mother would always tell them if they didn't have their coats or boots on. He said discipline in the house was just talking to the kids and telling them why they could not do things, Daniel said. Right? Very odd. Yeah, when you have 2 small children, you have clothes every single day. Every single day. Yeah, I remember that, Robin. Patty was confused when they were doing laundry as well. right? They went to town both days, Wednesday and Thursday. So I don't know. It's very weird. Okay. So this goes over Malaya put Meadow. Oh, Malaya went to bed once Meadow was asleep. She put her in her crib and went to sleep herself. And this goes back over the Google Map timeline Wednesday on Malaya's phone and learn the following about her day. And it just goes on to talk about, see, some of these are kind of like duplicates a little bit, but it talks about her getting her plate for a car. They got the vape for Daniel, a high grade, got the gas, went to Walmart, picked up groceries. The whole family went together. They stopped at Truro and then they went to grandma's house at 9:19, and at 10:19 they arrived back home. And then we have this one here, which says the other part. Oh, I don't want to go to the blanket yet. All right, now we have the video surveillance part. Walmart and Dollarama. All right, the Walmart in Truro to obtain their video surveillance. He learned the following. He met with probably the supervisor in Walmart office and obtained video surveillance from April 30th and May 1st. He later reviewed the video from Wednesday, April 30th, and saw the following. Malaya entered the Walmart, at 7:54, holding Meadow. Daniel entered the Walmart at 8:01 with two children, believed to be Lilly and Jack. Malaya, Daniel, and all three children left Walmart at 8:48. That was on Wednesday. On May 9th, he got the video surveillance for the Dollarama for May 1st. Malaya entered Dollarama at 1:53. Daniel entered with Jack and Lilly at 2:01. They all exited at 2:25. And then on May 15th, they spoke probably with another supervisor about the video surveillance on the school bus. Oh, that was probably Brian Ward. So it's very believed to be Lilly and Jack. Yeah, that's the thing, believed to be Lilly and Jack. But they did come out and say that, here, I'm pulling up the rest of the docs. Give me a sec. Let me grab the full version of the docs real quick. That way I can pull these up. There's a bunch of them. Hold on one second. Let me go up here. All right. Open. Thank you. All right. I want to go over the part with, one second. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm just going down. All right, here we go. This one right here. Okay. Hi, Squid. Good to see you. Hi, Joyous. Thank you for being here. Patty isn't that elderly, but she did sell her house. So, yeah, I know. Isn't that weird, Miss Al? Because why wouldn't Malaya move? Why wouldn't she take the house? I don't understand. Patty was offering Malaya that house. I don't get it. Like, why would you just pass that up? It makes no sense. All right. I think this one. All right. This just goes over the information about the police officer investigating numerous. So it just says what they've been doing. They've been investigating numerous missing persons investigations, including MCU investigations as the primary investigator and team commander, and as the lead investigator in the frontline policing. Excuse me. I didn't mean to do that. All right. I'm just going to go down here where it talks about, okay. I don't know. Well, no. Okay. On May 2nd, 2025, 6-year-old Lilly Sullivan and 4-year-old Jack Sullivan were reported missing from their home on 1407 Gairloch Road in Landsdowne. Lilly was last seen by Malaya and Daniel that morning, sometime between 8 and 9:40 a.m. That's a big gap. That is a huge gap. Daphne, according to Kiki, Patty asked Malaya to go to school and get a job and stop relying on men. She should have. That's crazy. I would have done it in a heartbeat. I don't understand. But I'm not Malaya either, so. Hi, Sarah. Good to see you. Can you guys see that? Oh, no, it's small, isn't it? Okay, then let me blow this up. That's a big gap, guys. This 8 a.m. to 9:40, that's a big ass gap, excuse my language. Sometime. It goes on to say, when she came into their bedroom, Jack had not been seen since the night before. What? I'm going to read that part to you again. I'm going to read this whole thing again. Lilly and Jack were reported missing from their home. Lilly was last seen by her mother, Malaya, and stepfather, Daniel, that morning, sometime between 8 a.m. and 9:40 a.m. when she came, talking about Lilly, came into their bedroom, period. Jack had not been seen since the night before, but Malaya and Daniel heard him playing in the house that morning during the same time frame. So do we all remember what time Lilly came in and out of the room? Didn't we come down to, Shan, wasn't it down to like 8:30ish or so? We had put Lilly coming in and out of the room if we were going by the timeline. Like the timeline if they disappeared that morning and walked off. People are traditional. I'm assuming she wanted to have kids and stay with them. Yeah. It's just sad though. I think, she could have got her stuff together, had a house of her own for her children, Shit. I don't know. It's just sad. It's just really sad. All right, let me find my spot again. All right. An extensive search involving ground search and rescue, air support, underwater searches was conducted between May 2nd and May 9th. And again, between May 17th and 19th, but they couldn't find them, right? Their whereabouts are still unknown and the investigation is still continuing, right? It goes on to say the investigation confirmed Lilly and Jack were last seen outside the family home on May 1st at 2:25 p.m. at the local Dollarama, which was confirmed by video surveillance. Police were called to report of them missing on May 2nd and arrived on the scene at 10:27 a.m. For the time frame requested will assist in identifying unknown persons and or witnesses, provided further avenues for police investigation into their disappearance, and could assist with locating them, right? All right. This next part says all the location and motor vehicle license plates referred to in this information are obtained and registered in the province of Nova Scotia unless stated otherwise. I have added investigators' comments to explain, correlate further, qualify, link information, and state my belief where these comments and beliefs are added. I have defined them with italics and title of investigators' comments in bold, which you'll see when we go through these, right? Can everybody see these guys? Hi, guys. yes, please hit that thumbs up. And if you are watching from the bushes, please think about subscribing to this channel as we go over several different missing children's cases, guys. And if you are in the vertical, I can post. Let me see if I can post. Hold on one second. Give me a second, guys. Some people, if they're in the vertical, like to come in here. I'm going to post this link down here for you. Give me a sec. Subscribe, mother chickens. Yes. Guys, if you want to come into the horizontal one, I put the link down there for you guys. Justin. Mother chicken. Mother chicken. All right. I just put all my Christmas stuff out. Oh my gosh. I have like hardly started, guys. Like every time I put it outside, I hate picking it up. Like it gets just trampled by the snow. All right. There have been 2 previous applications under the Missing Persons Act, right? It goes on to say on May 16th, I presented an application for records access order for the cell phone records of Malaya and Daniel. The authorization was granted by the Justice of the Peace, in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. The order has been executed and the results have been received. They're awaiting review. On May 17th, I presented an application for records access order for school bus surveillance in the area of Gairloch Road. The authorization was granted by the Justice of Peace for Darlene Lamy of the Justice of Peace in Dartmouth. The order has been executed and the results have been received. The review is in progress. I relied upon the following computer system for information relevant to this investigation. Police Reporting Occurrence System is a RCMP computer system which contains information obtained by the RCMP and various enforcement agencies during the course of investigations, such as individuals' names, date of birth, addresses, telephone numbers, as well as file information. It can be accessed through authorization personnel only. Goes on to say data input into the above mentioned computer system is carried out by designated personnel who are under duty to accurately input data. I have read the contents of these reports relied on for the purpose of this application. I believe in the accuracy of these reports, and I have summarized the relevant information from them in the body of my information to obtain. And it just goes on where they receive their information from, and it gives a list of names, right? I'm showing you guys here. Go down here. Now we're going to start with the grounds for belief. Initial police dispatch, right? Oops. On May 2nd, PICTOU County RCMP were dispatched to a report of a missing children in Landsdowne. Following is a summary of the dispatch information. Malaya reported her children, Lilly and Jack, may have left the residence and were missing. She said that they were both possibly autistic and were known to wander. Yep, they never wandered before, except for we heard Jack, when he was 2, took a little walk to a school. Oh my gosh, you guys always make me hungry with your food, guys. Peanut butter fudge, get out of here. Oh my gosh. That sounds so freaking good right now. Oh my God. All right, I'm not looking at the chat. I'm not looking. You guys are making me so hungry. It goes on to say, after she said they were known to wander, which they never wandered, right? That we know of, that we were told that they've never wandered. She said their boots were gone, but Malaya reported them missing at 10:01 a.m. The dispatch information reported police arrived at 10:27. Witness statements of step-grandmother, mother, and stepfather. Janie McKenzie provided 2 statements to the police on May 2nd and May 5th. Following is a summary of what she stated. Janie said Lilly and Jack are her step-grandchildren. She lives in the camper on the same property as the residents from where Lilly and Jack went missing. She saw them all week. Regarding Friday, she said the following. On Friday morning, Janie got up at 6 a.m., had her tea and cigarettes. Around 7, she went out and tended to fluff the chickens and let her dog out. And if you remember, Janie said that she let her dog out in the fenced-in area because if not, he likes to take a little run. Because the prior owner had him cooped up all the time. You guys remember that? All right, let's see. We'll go up here so we can all see that. All right. Can you guys see that? Okay. All right. I do have it blown up. All right. Janie went back inside and played a game on her phone. So it makes me wonder. Hi, Mariska. Good to see you. It's been a long time. I hope you're doing okay. So it makes me wonder because if she was outside at 7, guys, and the school bus goes by at 7:28, so she goes over, lets the chickens out into the chicken run, right? And she's probably smoking a cigarette while she's doing that, right? Like usually smokers, when they're outside, they take the time to smoke a cigarette. I'm just guessing, right? And then she lets the dog go out into the fenced-in area because she says otherwise the dog will run off. I mean, that's what she told us. It likes to take a little run. That's what she said in her own words. So I'm curious to know if she actually witnessed the school bus going by at 7:28. Because by the time she got done doing the chickens and letting the dog out, it had to have been around that time that the bus went by, right, guys? Anyways, it goes on to say Janie went back inside and played a game on her phone. She got a call from her brother Ron at 8:48, and they talked about going to town. After she was done speaking to him, she went back to bed and must have dozed off after scrolling on Facebook. You know, it makes me wonder why that 6:24 call or text was not mentioned in this, right? Why wasn't it mentioned in this? It's weird. Oh, you were in Oregon for Thanksgiving? I hope you had a nice time. Is it snowing there? We're supposed to start getting, it might actually be snowing now because it said it's supposed to start tonight, guys. I don't like it. I don't like it. Can phone apps like games leave a connection time on a phone? Oh, absolutely. It's snowing there now? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know why, Robin, it wasn't mentioned. Now I know that they took a picture of her phone, but was it in the picture of her phone? Was that 6:24 shown? I don't think it was it? It's just weird. It's weird that they didn't ask her, why didn't you go to town that morning, right? It's just odd that they didn't ask her that. Maybe they did and they just didn't put it in here. Anyways, it goes on to say she originally said she might have learned the children were gone around 8:48 before she spoke to Ron, but later clarified the timeline in her second statement. Her dog started barking and that woke her up. She heard Lilly and Jack in the backyard playing on the swings and laughing. Then dozed off again. She woke up again when she heard Daniel yelling for Jack and Lilly. She didn't think anything of it because Jack liked to look for bugs and get into things when he's doing that. We were told, wait a minute, guys. Wait a minute, guys. She said Daniel was yelling. I caught something. She woke up again when she heard Daniel yelling for Jack and Lilly, but she didn't think anything of it because Jack liked to look for bugs and gets into things when he's doing that. How does he get into things when he's looking for bugs? So she thought Daniel might have been yelling at Jack for that reason. Well, we were told that Daniel was yelling for Jack and Lilly because Jack liked to open her chicken thing. Well, why would he yell for Jack and Lilly if it was just Jack getting into stuff? That doesn't make sense, right? It doesn't make sense. So the documents say something different here. Because why would he get it? He's looking for bugs and gets into stuff. That's weird. So she thought Daniel might have been yelling at Jack for that reason. When she came outside after waking up again, she saw Malaya standing at the rock pile holding Meadow. Malaya said Jack and Lilly were missing for about 20 minutes. And she had called 911. Janie got her boots or her coat and boot on and walked around looking for them. Daniel was searching for them. Her brother called again around 10:19 a.m. after all this happened. Malaya called her mom, who came to the house. When her mother arrived, Malaya talked to her and said, "I told you they are autistic." Family members started to show up. One of her brothers went to get the ATV and they continued to search. Now we've already went over that. Janie said that her son Justin went to get the ATV, not her brother. In the voice messages, which could have been an honest mistake. Who knows, right? She goes on to say, Janie said for the rest of Friday, she searched for the kids with her family members. Janie provided some background information. Janie was concerned about the timeline because there was no way the kids could have walked from the yard up the road where Daniel was in the vehicle without her seeing them. I always thought that was weird. Yeah, rock pile. I always thought that was weird. What Daniel up the road? I don't understand what that means. Do you guys know what that means here? I'm going to read it to you guys again. Janie was concerned about the timeline because there's no way the kids could have walked from the yard up to the road where Daniel was in the vehicle without her seeing them. What does that mean? What does that mean? God, my throat's starting to hurt from reading all these. It's just weird. I don't understand that. Janie said when the kids were in the yard, she usually watched them most of the time. She said the kids were in school Monday and Tuesday because the bus had picked them up right outside their house. Wednesday was an in-service day and they were home, but they went to their grandmother's house to do laundry and didn't get home until 10 p.m. Thursday, they didn't go to school, but they were in the yard playing through the day. Through the day, I thought they were gone until like 3 something. And she gave them snacks. Janie said Malaya and Daniel are having financial difficulties. How do you have financial difficulties when your only damn bill is to pay the electric? Now, I know that the electric can be really expensive. I mean, mine is ridiculous. But for a trailer with a wood stove, like, how expensive is your electric bill? I don't understand it. No, and I wish that I could actually put some, I'm gonna, on this computer, I can't do it because it's my daughter's, but on my other computer I can, because I'm gonna put some X's, red X's, or highlight the areas where they do not make sense. And then I'm gonna grab the messages, like the text messages over the last 7 months from the family members, and attach it to the areas that don't make sense, if that makes, you know what I mean? Electric would be way less than rent. Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey guys, hit that thumbs up for me, please. We have 200 watching right now. And consider becoming a subscriber. All right, it goes on to say, Janie said Jack would not go for a walk on his own. She said Jack, Lily, and Daniel went for walks in the woods all the time. They had to carry Jack sometimes because he got tired and he would just sit in one place. Janie says she does not believe the kids are in the woods. This is page 8. Hold on, guys. Give me a second. I'm going to write these down. Hold on one second. I got to write it down or else I'm going to forget something. Because I'm going to go back and do something. Page 8. All right, perfect. Okay. Because you remember, I think this is just weird. Janie said Jack would not go for a walk on his own, period. She said she, Jack, Lily, and Daniel. Why no Malaya? Why Janie, Daniel, Jack, and Lily go in the woods together? That's weird. That's weird. Do you find that weird? That Janie, Daniel, Jack, and Lily would go in the woods together? Like, why? Remember, because Janie in her voice messages, she said that, like, Jack did not want to walk through the woods and he would like throw a fit or whatever, remember? Or am I crazy? You remember, Brian? Like, why would you make a small child walk in the woods if they don't want to? I don't understand. Yeah, maybe Shan, maybe it is leakage. I think it's really weird, guys. She would have to carry him. Yeah. Well, they're in one of the voice messages, like, she says drag at first and then corrects herself. So why did they even walk in the woods? Exactly. Puzzles me how Daniel was up in the woods with truck when someone else reported you couldn't get there until investigators cut down a tree that was blocking the road. So, yeah, we were told in one of these, I'm just going to say in one of these statements, that right after Jack and Lilly went missing, when, Janie spotted Malaya, right? Daniel was already in the woods. He was supposedly ran up to the kids' little forts. Janie came out within that time, saw Malaya standing there. She asked Malaya how long what's going on. Malaya said 20 minutes. Janie went back into her RV, grabbed her coat, grabbed her boots, went up towards the kids' cabins, towards the old road, right? She says she met Daniel up there. And she says, he says, do you want to search with me, Mom, or something like that? Remember that? And she goes, no, I'm going to search this way. And he said he ran back down and ran into the house, grabbed his keys, got into the vehicle, went towards Landsdowne Station Road, Landsdowne Road, turned around, come up through Landsdowne Station Road and come back to the 289. By that time, the police were already there because they were walking up the driveway towards Malaya. So he parked next to the marsh there by just to the right or left of the house, I guess, if you're looking at the house. But Janie said that she could hear the police in the distance. So she started heading back down to the 289 because she said she went up to the old road after meeting Daniel, went up and come back over to the 289 and back home. And I can't remember. She says by the time she got back, the police were there, something like that. Anyways, they were told not to go into the woods right then and there. Remember that? That was one of the stories. If you look at Tent's drone video, you can see a cut tree on the side of the road. There is a grassy clearing around that part of the path, which you could drive around, possibly where the tree was. Same path. Yes, so the tree was cut by the RCMP. Someone from the school said the kids were grubby. Oh, that's so sad. Showing up to an elderly woman's house and expecting to do hours of laundry is so mean. They said it was like weeks of laundry, right? Jack would want to explore, but probably couldn't get around the woods and down. Yeah, absolutely. Janie answered me in the chat a few months ago. She said Meadow was, number one child. I think she lost interest in Jack and Lilly. I remember that. Yeah. She didn't want anything to do with Jack and Lilly or something. Daniel said that too. Mariska, somebody like down the road from me has those rock piles like that. And I know there's a meaning to them or something because I looked it up. They have actually 2 piles of rocks kind of like by their driveway too. I don't know if it's more for decoration or what, but it looks like the one that they had there. Hi guys, welcome in. Hi Zach, good to see you. Good to see you all. Hello. There were 5 using clothes and that had no washer, so lots of clothes. Absolutely. I've bought clothes and toiletries for many of my students. It is heartbreaking. It's sad. And not just that, like the other kids probably, you know what I mean? It's sad. Meredith, don't forget. Oh, sorry, I thought you were talking to me. Oh, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. All right, where did I leave off? Was it right here? Nope. Down here. Janie. Okay, yes, we left here. Janie says she does not believe the kids are in the woods. Then it goes on to say Malaya provided 4 statements to the police. 2 statements were provided on May 2nd, one on May 3rd, and another on May 4th. The following is a summary of what Malaya said. On the day Jack and Lilly went missing, she heard them playing in the other room and was going in and out of sleep, aka dozing. Lilly came in the room around 8:20. There you go. There's the time. There's the time. There's the time, Shan. 8:20. How did I miss this before? And if you think about it, that's the dog making that noise. FYI, not me. She turns into a teetotaler about 7:30 at night and does that noise. So I hurry up and get off the computer. I'm not kidding. But we're going to stay on here and read a few more of these. So if you remember correctly, 8:28, we were talking about this last night, right? There was a missed call on Cindy's phone from Malaya. Hi, Wendy. Good to see you. Yes, Wendy, absolutely. She has a key to the little cabin and schoolhouse next door because the neighbors next door to her live in the United States. It's like I guess more like a vacation thingamajigger or something. Yes, there's a bunch of different clips. There's a clip with Daniel says, I ran up to the kids' cabins in the woods. The wording is, yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of different statements on that. Yeah, Chuck, thank you. I think it's good that we donate to children in need and stuff, especially during Christmas. I'll tell you a little story real quick before I continue on with the documents. My mom and I, like I told you guys, my parents are divorced, but they got divorced like when I was like 14, I think, 13 or 14. I was a teenager. But I remember around Christmas time, my mom and I, we would go get like a turkey or a ham, and we would stop by like the children's home and where we lived and drop off like toys and like ham and stuff like that for Christmas time. And it was so sad because I remember in this place that we would go to, I vaguely remember because I was young at this time, and there was like stairs in the place, and all the kids, like because they knew when people would come in and donate, they would all like run down the stairs and like look at you. And it was just so sad. It makes me want to cry just thinking about it. But I remember doing that with my mom, and it was like really sweet, you know, because they're so grateful. And it's so sad to see children like that, right? Yeah, joyous. It makes me want to cry talking about it. But I remember that. If she's watching, I remember that, Mom. Okay, let me not talk about that because I'm going to cry. And I won't be able to see the document because I got my glasses on. Okay, so it goes on to say Lilly came in the room at 8:20, right? And a couple of times. Daniel was sleeping the whole time and didn't really wake up. So he was dozing too. She didn't hear them anymore around 9:40. So wait a minute. At 8:28, you call your mom, but she didn't answer. She was supposedly in like the horse barn or something like that. Remember that, guys? Give me 1 second. All right, I'm like sniffling now because I was tearing up. 8:48, Mariska. 8:48. Mariska, there was a missed text or call. The dog is making me laugh. There was a missed call on Janie's phone from her brother at 6:24 as well. All right, so I'm going to go through this again for a minute because I want you guys to think about this around this 8:20 a.m., right? So Lilly came in the room a few times. Daniel said that he saw Lilly, right, at one point, because he heard, you're welcome, honey, because he heard the lock on the door, right? Rattle or something like that. So then 8 minutes later, she calls her mom, talking about Malaya calls Cindy, and Cindy didn't pick up. And then 20 minutes after Malaya calls her mom, that's when Janie has the call with her brother, FYI. Then it goes on to say Daniel was sleeping the whole time and didn't really wake up. She didn't hear them anymore, talking about Jack and Lilly, around 9:40. So she got up and they couldn't find them, so they called 911. And then if you remember 9:40, because remember Daniel said, well, he said a couple different things. He said, wait a minute, because she says, should I call 911? And he said, wait a minute. And then he went and checked, right? And then there was another one where Daniel says, yes, the kids are gone. Call 911, as she was calling 911, which I thought that was weird, right? Okay, anyways, it goes on to say, so she got up and they couldn't find them, so they called 911. The police came and got statements. Everyone was frantically searching for them. Malaya did not think this would take days. That's weird to me right there. Malaya did not think this would take days. Malaya said that. That's why they wrote that down. Yeah. I think that's weird. Malaya said she didn't think it would take days. You can kind of take that both ways because, they've never ran off. Well, Jack took a walk that one time when he was 2, but that wasn't even at their house, right? Janie said that the children never walked off from there. So she said it's a bunch of bull. That's what she said. And then I think it's very odd that they say that. Yeah, very odd, Joyce, because it kind of goes with the, I can't believe they didn't find the pull-up. I can't believe they didn't find the backpack, right? That statement there goes with those other statements, right? In my opinion. It goes on to say Malaya discussed what happened earlier in the week, right? The kids went to school Monday and Tuesday, but Wednesday was a professional development day, so they were off. She kept them home on Thursday and Friday. Malaya said she doesn't remember what they did on Wednesday. What? Specifically, she gave a detailed description of what happened on Thursday. Malaya kept Lilly and Jack home from school on Thursday morning because they had a cough. But I thought Lilly just had a cough, not Jack. Am I going crazy here? I feel like I'm in an alternate reality with this case, you guys. Does it make you guys feel like you're in an alternate reality? Seriously, there's so many different statements in this one. I feel like I'm going crazy. Yeah, Shan, right? She thought they would be found, just like I thought the diaper would be found. I thought the backpack would be found. It's so weird. You are going crazy. Everything keeps changing. Yeah, exactly. I need to be freaking in a padded room right now. Where was I at? Hold on one second. Let's see. I was at Malaya kept Jack and Lilly. Okay. And also the cough thing too, because she said Lilly just had the cough. It goes on to say she contacted the school through the app, which we know, we've seen that, right? 6:18. The kids got up and came into their bedroom. Meadow was already up and in the bed with Malaya. they got up and headed out to get the kids breakfast. So this was Thursday. Absolutely. Oh, okay, Thursday right here. They wanted the TV on and they wanted to play with their toys. Everyone woke up around 9. But if you remember that day on Thursday, they didn't leave until 12:11. So it took them over 3 hours to leave, to like get ready and stuff like that. Wow, guys. It's crazy. That's crazy, right? Those people confuse the shit out of me. Yes, me too, Jack. Me too. It goes on to say, Malaya said she tidied the house throughout the day and looked after the kids. Well, that's weird to me too, because didn't she tell Daniel to clean the house Thursday night? So what if she tidied the house? What? Malaya says she tidied the house throughout the day and looked after the kids. But Malaya, Thursday you guys were gone from 12 to 12:11 to 12 to 3:11, right? So how do you tidy the house throughout the day? Also, didn't Malaya tell Daniel, or Daniel said he was going to clean the house on Thursday? Am I wrong? Yeah. So Daniel said he was going to clean the house for her, because if you remember, she said when she woke up, the house was not cleaned. So she doesn't know what he did. That was supposedly Thursday night. But yet she tidied the house on Thursday. What the freak? I mean, I could see like picking up kids' toys and stuff like that, because little kids leave out toys and stuff, right? Oh, Lord. And looked after the kids. She says she also scrolled through her phone at one point because she was overstimulated. What? She had, I think, this blood work or doctor's appointment in New Glasgow in the afternoon on Thursday. And she and Daniel went with all the kids, Jack, Lily, and Meadow. They drove her 2017 white Nissan Pathfinder. They went to the Big Stop Gas, and she thought they might have gotten the kids bagels at Tim Hortons. How do you think? Daniel stayed in the car with the kids when she got blank. Then they went into Starbucks. Maybe got her prescription or something, who knows. Then they went to Starbucks drive-thru before going home. In the evening, she was going to do some cleaning. She's going to do some more cleaning? But she was too tired. The kids were watching a show on TV. She put Lilly and Jack to bed first, then Meadow, and then she went to bed herself. Okay, so right there, she said before in the morning, she tidied the house. Then when they got back, she said she was going to do some cleaning, but she was too tired. Okay, but you said you already tidied the house before. That's weird. That's page 9. Let me write this down real quick. All right. I'm keeping track now. Yeah, she should have bathed her kids. Yeah, it is a strange thing to say, guys. Yeah, I agree, Joyce. I don't think anybody did a damn thing. All right, it says Malaya. Okay, hold on. Malaya said they were late getting to bed that night and went around 9 p.m. They usually go around 7. Remember, she redacted this and said 10 later on. Lily was wearing a pink sweater and pink pajamas with white shapes and a Barbie top with pink socks. Her hair was shoulder length and her backpack was beside her. Jack was wearing black sweatpants. a t-shirt, and a diaper, as he was only partially potty trained. Daniel stayed up. He said he was going to clean the house for her. But didn't she tidy it earlier? But it wasn't clean when she got up, so she doesn't know what he did. Normally, he did little projects around the house at night and fixed things. Malaya said she was not woken up throughout the night, and she does not know when Daniel came to bed. Well, we know when Daniel came to bed, it was right after midnight, because Daniel checked on the kids at midnight and he went to bed right after, right? That's what we were told. She continued by giving a detailed description of what happened on Friday, right? On Friday, Malaya's alarm went off at 6 a.m. and another one at 6:15, which was okay. Keep that in your mind. So she pushes snooze at 6 when the first one goes off, and then another one goes off at 6:15 for her to check the kids out, right? Just think about that for a minute. Which was when she used the school app to mark them out sick for the day. Now think about it. Remember, it said 6:18, right? 6:18, it said that she marked them out sick. So when she got up at 6:15 a.m., did she go and check on Jack and Lilly in their bedroom, which would have took like 3 minutes, I guess, to see if they were still sick or what? Or did she wake up? I mean, that's if she just got right out of bed, right? Or did she not even bother to check on them and just marked them absent for that morning? Right? Right, guys? Maybe the alarm woke Meadow, not Lily. Well, the thing is, what I'm saying is, we know from up like a paragraph or whatever that on the app for the school, it said she had marked Jack and Lily absent at 6:18 a.m. on the app. She marked them absent for Friday. But her alarm says that she got up at 6:15 because if 6 a.m. one goes off, right? She probably hit snooze. So her other alarm wakes her up at 6:15. So she has an extra 15 minutes to sleep in, I guess. I don't know. And she's got 3 minutes right there from 6:15 to 6:18. What does Malaya do within those 3 minutes? Does she get up, go check on Jack and Lily to see if they are okay to go to school? Or does she just basically stay in bed and just decides to mark them absent because she's too lazy to get up, in my opinion? Right? Yeah, I agree, Jen. I agree. I don't think M checked on Jack and Lily that morning. I don't think so either, Joyous. All the talk of cleaning probably refers to the clean evidence. Yeah, most likely. When does Meadow have her bottle? Exactly. It's crazy. All right. Where is it at? All right. Which was a school app. Okay, to mark them absent. Malaya then went back to sleep. So she says, basically, I'm too lazy to get up and check on my children. I'm just going to go back to sleep. I'm just going to mark them out. That's just ridiculous. Daniel and Meadow were still sleeping. So Meadow didn't wake up from the alarm going off. That's weird. And there was no other noise in the house. Malaya heard the children talking about Jack and Lily playing in their bedroom around 8 a.m. Now, if you keep it in mind, around 8:20 is when Lily came in the room. Remember? Keep that in the back of your mind. Oh, she just contradicted herself here, guys. I caught it. I caught it. I caught it. She just contradicted herself. I caught it. Listen, listen, listen. After Malaya marked Jack and Lilly out from school at 6:18 a.m., Malaya said she then went back to sleep. Daniel and Meadow were still sleeping, and there was no other noise, right? And then she says Malaya heard the kids playing around 8. They woke Meadow, so she took her into bed and turned the TV on for her, then faded in and out of sleep, right? But she couldn't have been sleeping because she called her mom, right, at 8:28, right? Because she says she went back to bed, then faded in and out of sleep. But she called her mom at 8:28. Oh my God, guys. This is freaking nuts. I think so too, that they were up all night. Yeah, M said Meadow woke up and they put the TV on for her. Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. It's all contradicting. Like this whole, I need to print this entire thing out and just highlight everything that's contradicts. Okay. So were the children sleeping? We're pretty much taking a guess that she didn't get up and check on Jack and Lilly at 6:15, right? She just sat there and probably just said they're not going to school today. Oh, this is crazy. Malaya went back to sleep. Daniel and Meadow were still sleeping. So the alarm never woke up Meadow. But Meadow woke up because she heard Jack and Lilly playing in the room. They woke up Meadow, so she took her into bed and turned the TV on for her, then faded in and out of sleep. The kids were giggling, laughing, and talking to one another. The kids were in the room right next to theirs, so they were loud. Around 9:40, she heard silence and told Daniel she didn't hear the kids. They got up together and checked in the living room and then outside. Then started yelling for them. When they didn't hear any answer, she called 911 at 10. Guys, this is just nuts. Absolutely nuts, right? Oh, Joyous, thank you so much. Thank you. You are amazing. Thank you. Guys, if you received one of those amazing memberships from Miss Joyous, please tell her thank you. She is very nice in giving memberships like that. Thank you. I'm losing my voice. I'm so sorry. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. I think they were too. I think they absolutely were up all night, guys. TV was on, so how did she say the house fell silent? How would they hear Jack and Lilly? Yeah, absolutely. There's so many different stinking stories. It's crazy. So she called 911 at 10:01. We know that one, right? She had to turn off the Wi-Fi to get the bars of cell service and call from one spot in the house where there is good service. Daniel walked around yelling for them to see if he would get a reply and eventually took her Nissan to go look for them in the woods. Janie was also out looking for them. She had the baby, so she could not look. That's crazy, guys. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, what were they doing for 21 minutes? Exactly. This is absolutely a cover-up, in my opinion. Malaya said she did not think the kids had changed their clothes from the night before, and Lily's backpack was gone, so she assumed she had it with her. She described it as corduroy cream-colored backpack with strawberries on it. Lilly and Jack's boots were gone. Lilly was wearing a size 13 rainbow boots, and Jack was wearing size 10 blue dinosaur. Regarding their normal routine, she said the following. Hold on, guys. I gotta take a little drink. My throat hurts. And I'll probably end with this next one, page 11, because my throat hurts. So sorry. Yeah, exactly. Put the baby in a snuggly and look for your kids. Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree for you. I agree with you. Excuse me, not for you. I agree for you. Yeah, it's just ridiculous. Okay, so this next one says regarding Jack and Lilly's normal routine. I don't think Jack and Lilly had a routine, guys. I honestly don't believe Jack and Lilly had a normal routine. I don't. Malaya clarified on a regular morning when the kids go to school, she is up at 6:15 a.m., which we just went over because her one alarm goes off and she hits snooze, then wakes up again, right? 6 o'clock, wakes up again, 6:15, and then checks them out at 6:18 on that Friday morning. So that's 3 minutes later. That's really not even enough time. I mean, to get your bearings, to get up, and I mean, unless she laid awake for 15 minutes and then got up when the second alarm went off. But I don't know. Yeah, definitely no routine. It's sad. And when you have little kids like this, you have to put them in a routine. You have to have structure. This is just nuts. She continues to say she is up at 6:15. And she gets the kids ready, fed, and their teeth brushed before having them out to the bus by 7:28. The bus stop is in their driveway, she said. She also clarified their sleeping arrangements. Meadow, Daniel, Malaya share a room. Lilly and Jack also share a room, but they divided it in two because they would be up at all hours of the night when it was an open concept. That's just crazy to me, guys. That's just absolutely absurd. What were they doing with that other room? Hi, Bonzo. Good to see you. What were they doing with that other room where Lilly could have her own room and Jack could have his own room? Why did they need to divide a bedroom? A small bedroom like that? That's crazy. How many square feet do you think one of those rooms are? Like 200 square feet? Like these poor kids, they couldn't even probably turn around. They probably had 2 toddler beds in there, right? That's still not enough room. Yeah, exactly, Haley. How did Daniel see the kids in the bed under the covers if he stood at the door? Absolutely. Like, how was the room divided? That's what I'd like to know. A lot of people there don't value education. Missing school wasn't a big deal. That's just sad. That's just sad, though. It really is. I don't think so either, Joyous. I think they're all making it up, guys. I don't know. Just my opinion. But today we're reading the docs, and I'm going to be adding the text, all the text and all that together with them. I just need to make paper copies. It's easier for me. I'm a very paper-oriented person. You know what I mean? Like, I have to have it in front of me, and then I can use my red marker, my black marker, and then have everything else together. I feel more professional like that. I don't know. So, let's see, where did I stop at? So she's talking about the sleeping arrangements. They divided the room. If they didn't divide the room, Jack and Lilly were up at all hours of the night when it was an open concept. You know what? It makes me wonder, guys. It makes me wonder. I know you do, Joyce. I don't know. I feel like I have it together if I have it on paper. It makes me wonder. I would like to know when they divided that room. Like, if they were up at all hours, like, did they give them something to calm down and then just divided the room before and came up with, I don't know. All right, I'm That's just weird to me, guys. This just talks about Daniel's children. They do not normally live with them. They stay with their mom. They were not there at all the week Lilly and Jack went missing. It's every other weekend, I believe, right? Regarding the children in general, Malaya said the following: Lilly and Jack did not have a relationship with Cody. He had not seen them since October 21st, or 2021, excuse me, when Malaya left him. Regarding Daniel, Malaya said the following: they had been together for 3 years. And it says Daniel worked every Monday at, well, we know where he works, right? The sawmill. They were having a hard time getting wood in, so he only worked 1 day a week. She said when he was not working, Daniel would help his mother with building the fence and bringing in wood because they would use wood to heat. Guys, that fence is very small. How freaking long did it take them? Yeah, Haley, I agree. And, you know, in one of these along the way, I think it might be this one, it talks about closing Jack's door. Well, wouldn't it be Jack and Lily's bedroom door? You know what I mean? Like closing Jack's door. Does he sleep in the closet? Like, that's just weird to me, right? Oh, all right. It goes on to say, he was not aggressive with the kids, but he had a voice they would listen to. There was never any physical discipline. They disguised what happened earlier that day, or discussed, excuse me. Yeah, they probably disguised. Sorry, but it says discussed. Sorry, I need new glasses. Malaya said she went to the police command post to see what was happening firsthand. She said there's currently a lot of conflict between her and Daniel's side of the family. She provided with the following information. Daniel's family wanted her to bring the baby and stay with them, but she thought the correct decision was to stay with her mother. Daniel pulled her aside and tried to convince her to stay, but she told him she was going with her mother. She did not know of any conflicts with their family lives that would cause Jack and Lilly to go missing. All right, I'm going to read this last one because I think it has the laid off. He worked 5 days prior to that. Yeah, I thought he went back to work after Jack and Lilly. I remember Janie saying he went back full time or something too, maybe. I don't know. All right, Malaya says she had not spoken with Daniel since May 3rd. She said she blocked him and had not opened his Snapchat messages. So usually young people around their age, well, not really Daniel's age, but usually in their 20s, they do Snapchat or Instagram to write back and forth. But there's one thing on Snapchat I want to tell you guys about. So on Snapchat messages, they're disappearing messages. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. But what I'm getting at, Meredith, is I don't know if everybody knows this in the chat room, but thank you, Shannon. My coffee fun. Thanks, lady. Think about it. If they're using Snapchat if he's using Snapchat, then his messages are disappearing, guys. Now, Instagram, if you use Instagram to write one another, your messages delete. Did you guys know that? Did you guys know that? Shan, thank you. Thank you so much for the coffee. I should name this coffee talk with Daphne. Coffee talk with Daphne. I'm gonna go park my car in the backyard. Yeah, joyous. So yet. Look up Snapchat. So all Snapchat messages are deleting messages. So if you write somebody on Snapchat, this is what these young kids do. I'm not young anymore. I don't use Snapchat, but I do have Instagram, but I don't really use it. Your messages delete. And also now, no, it's just Instagram and Snapchat. You can't do Snap. Well, I was talking to Jim. I don't know if Jim's watching. Him and I talk. He's the guy that did the drone footage, right? Him and I are friends. I have TikTok. I have like 8,000 subscribers on TikTok. It's pretty good. I just post like small short videos in there. Yes, absolutely. They just added it on Messenger. I just saw that the other day. So if you have Facebook, you can actually do disappearing messages now. Like you don't have to delete them. They'll actually disappear. And so the other day I was talking to Jim and he had sent a message to me. I'm not going to say what it's about because it was a picture of something, right? And the picture, like I had to look fast. Like I was washing the dishes when I was looking at it. I was like, oh shit, I didn't see that. The picture disappeared. And that's what it is. So these kids, they'll write messages to themselves and within like 20 seconds or so, the text and picture is gone. Yeah. I got an X. I used to, when the Sebastian Rogers case last year, I was on X a lot. I'm going to tell you something. So I asked Chris Proudfoot why there was no photos or videos of him and Sebastian together. And sure enough, within like 2 days later, there's a video of him, Sebastian. I just thought that was funny. I don't know, Joyous. I don't know why it disappears. Daphne, I don't know why that they. I have no clue why it's made like that. I don't like that. Thank you, Haley. Yes, guys, please hit that thumbs up button. There's 211 people watching. Please hit that thumbs up button. I think it's like a privacy thing. Snapchat was the first one to do it, to come out with the disappearing messages. And then Instagram and now Facebook Messenger actually started it. So I've never heard of Blue Sky. I don't even get on politics, guys. Oh my gosh. Not anymore, anyways. It's too negative anymore. The illusion of privacy, absolutely. And a lot of the children, that use Snapchat, it's like, because you can never, now I'm sure police can actually get the messages because they go into the cloud, right? Everything is always, like, you can never delete anything online. Never delete it. Twitter was my fave until it became X, yeah. I just use X for like talking like we're doing now, right? That's all I did. Because a lot of us have, but now, but you can't really make a group on there, like for everybody. More people have Facebook. That's why I made a Facebook group, because I was going to do the Discord, but not too many people know how to do Discord. So, and I didn't really know how to do Discord. So it is toxic. Absolutely. It seems like everybody just repeats the same stuff over and over. It's annoying. From Twatter. Haley. Oh my God, I love that. You're so funny. I'm a never Xer. I love that. Nothing ever. Yeah, exactly, Robin. Nothing ever really disappears except for children, apparently. Absolutely. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, right? Yeah, if you put anything online, they can find it, but can't find a kid. It's crazy. It's crazy. Oh my gosh, you guys are so funny. I don't do X often. Too many things there that I wish I hadn't seen. Yeah, telling you, right? Don't go to Reddit. All right, let me finish this real quick. My chair is not very comfortable, and the dog is being very Velcro-y right now. Okay, hey, sit. Sit. I know you're a teetotaler. You're a teetotaler. Look at the dog. Can you see? She's turning circles. What are you doing? Show everybody what you're doing. Now she's going to be a teetotaler in the room. Oh my goodness. All right, let me read the rest of this. The dog makes me laugh like crazy. And you guys are making me freaking laugh. What happened to my thing? Oh my goodness gracious. All right. Where's Al? Al, can I just call you Henry? Oh, you guys are so funny. All right, where did I go? Okay, Malaya blocked Daniel on Snapchat and had not opened his messages. It goes on to say Malaya again recounted what happened on Thursday night before the kids went missing. She said she put Jack and Lilly to bed and then went to bed with Meadow, right? She says she continued to what happened Friday morning, which was the same account she provided in her previous statements. In addition to what was already said, she provided the following new information. She said when Daniel was looking for Jack and Lilly, he opened the front door. He had put a wrench on top of the door the night before, and it didn't fall down. So Daniel said they must have gone out the back sliding door. What about the other door? The other door, I mean, the stairs were cockeyed, but the kids could still get out that door. Like the stairs are still, like you could still get on to the stairs right there. The door was shut, but the kids would normally leave it opened if they went outside because it was so heavy. Look, talking about the sliding door, it was so heavy. I can just picture Jack and Lilly trying to close that sliding door. Both of them probably put their little hands on the glass and shove it closed. I can just picture them doing that. I don't know why. Just picture them, right? Because I've seen little kids close sliding doors. Children always like to put their hands on glass. So they, you know what I mean? What's her name, Daphne? Yeah, so, children love putting their hands on the glass and like, you know what I mean? So that's why I can see them. I'm running over my blanket. Okay. All right. The door was shut, but the kids are okay. There are times they would close it. There are times when they would close it. And that's probably so I wonder if they took any fingerprints off the glass or anything. That would be great to know. Shit, I almost dropped my mic. Because if they did go out that door, right? And just saying that they did, they most likely put their hands on the glass door, both of them, to close it, right? Lily's probably like, Jackie, you need to help me. Jackie, you need to help me close the door, right? And you would think that the officers would have taken fingerprints if that's so, right? Children and dogs mess up glass doors. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh my gosh, my dog has like slobber all over the windows all the time. I have to clean them. Okay, so it says, Malaya said Lilly and Jack did not normally wander on their own. They would if Daniel's other children were there, right? I know that's what that says. Were there, but not by themselves. Malaya said she had a conversation with Janie in the yard and told her the kids were missing. Janie got ready and went to look for them. She told Malaya she heard them playing outside heard them outside playing and Daniel yelling, right? What? What the hell was that? You're in the wrong chat, whoever the hell that is. Malaya said she does not think she opened her phone or sent any messages around that time. She did call her mom, Cindy, and her grandmother after she called the police. She says she uses Text Plus because it allows Wi-Fi calling. She since deleted the app because she doesn't need it anymore. She did not use the Text Plus to call 911 because it doesn't let you. Now, I heard she deleted the app like a week after or something, but I thought they got all their cell phones the first week. Am I wrong or am I wrong? Didn't they grab all the cell phones that week, guys? She deleted the app before her May 9th interview. Okay, thank you. I wish I knew what these are the newest unredacted docs, guys. Oh no, yeah, no, these are the newest ones, but not the ones that probably won't come out. Just FYI. No, you're not going to come in here now driving me crazy, are you, Penelope? Goodness gracious. Okay, the cat's name is Penelope, and she's in here meowing at me. All right, it says, Malaya said during the day, Daniel had erratic behavior towards the police officer, she thought. He was very standoffish, and Daniel thought they weren't doing enough. Well, that's like usually like a normal parent usually acts that way, right? Malaya says she was up late on Friday night. She put Meadow to bed, but then stayed up. What? Oh, okay, that's Friday night. I'm sorry. I was thinking of Thursday. I'm like, wait a minute. Daniel came in and just went to sleep. She thought he was tired from searching all day. She said she only got a couple hours of sleep. It was after 3 a.m. the last time she checked her phone. And she said she was up around 6 a.m. So on Saturday, she woke up at 6 a.m., guys. Oh, good night. You going to bed? Shan? Good night, Shan. Thank you for being here. Oh, yeah, it's late. I didn't realize what time it was. Oh, my gosh. I'm like way down in the chats. I'm sorry. Your duck's name is Penelope. Enjoy your dinner, Miss Joyous. Yeah, I'm getting off here, too, because my throat hurts so bad. I appreciate you guys for being here. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Boss me. Tired from staying awake all night running the fucking. Yeah, I bet. Oh my god. We will finish up here tomorrow. My throat really hurts. I'm probably literally going to be on here all day tomorrow because I have nothing better to do. Like, I like being on here anyways with you guys, but like literally I can't leave the house because we're getting so much snow. My tires haven't come in yet, so I can't go driving around in crappy tires in the snow. Oh yeah, that's right, Haley. Oh my gosh. Go get some sleep, honey. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you. Yeah, thank you, Meredith. Thank you. Yeah, we're getting, I don't know, they say 7 to 8 inches. I mean, which isn't a lot for us, but like I haven't got my tires on yet, my winter tires, so I'm waiting for them to come in the mail. I'm sorry, Squid. I was on like before that for a couple hours too. I know the girls are tired. No, I agree. I agree, Brad. They absolutely do need to be found. It's bullshit. I absolutely agree. My girl. Oh, I shouldn't say this. A friend of mine's going up there with her dogs. She has very well trained dogs, like human remains and tracking dogs. So I'll let you, yeah, I'll let you know more when probably not till spring though, but I'm not sure. Yeah, you got to get them right, Squid. You have to have winter tires up in this mess. I will. I will. I'll message you on the book face. Yeah, because I worry about that, you know, if you get my drift after what just happened, in case my dogs are out. Yeah. Her dogs are, yeah. Yeah, she trains all day with them dogs. Like anybody can find them if they're there. Thank you. Thank you. All right, guys. I love you guys. I appreciate you all for being here. You guys are amazing. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm gonna go eat some ice cream because my throat is killing me now. But I will see you guys tomorrow. I'll probably be on the afternoon as soon as I wake up. Oh wow, that's not bad. I just got I don't really like Goodyear because they're only usually good for a year. Like I usually get like I had Pirellis for a while. They lasted a long time, but I got Goodyear ones, but I got like a Black Friday deal. They were only like $700 for 20-inch tires. So I'm kind of like hopefully they last a while, you know. But yeah, keeping fingers crossed. All right, guys. I love y'all. Thank you so much. Thank you, mods. I appreciate you guys for being here because I know y'all were over with me on the other live too. So I've been on for a while. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. You guys are amazing. Yeah, it's not bad at all, right? I just don't like Goodyear tires though, guys. Good for a year. Sorry. Sorry, Goodyear. Right. All right. Love you guys. Have a sweet, sweet dreams, and hopefully y'all don't get a bunch of snow. Hopefully, you know. Thanks, guys. Have a great night. I appreciate y'all. Talk to you soon. Bye.